Hello my beautiful souls, welcome to my new video. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Irina and I'm here to help you to simplify your life as much as possible by sharing insights about life. And no, I'm not saying you should be living like this. What I'm saying here that I just want that you feel good about yourself, and that all that I'm doing is that I want to make you think more about life, love. Feel free to join me on this journey, subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing, and let's grow together. So, today I would like to talk more about not speaking up for yourself or avoiding things to talk about just in order to keep peace. First of all, you must be aware that choosing not to speak on things just to keep the peace is nothing but trauma response. I don't like the word trauma, but you know, and it's usually some belief that we have learned and inherit from our parents, society, or during our lives, and simply we accepted it as something normal. And I'm sure that we have all met, and maybe you're one of them, when we listen to someone telling us, "Oh, shh, don't say that because you're going to make him angry," or "Be quiet." But first of all, if you are one of them who is saying that, or who is stopping someone from expressing themselves, don't do that. Rather than telling them, "Don't express yourself, stay quiet because we want to keep the peace." Actually, that is not a peace, that is false peace. I rather say that person, okay, focus on expressing yourself and how you're going to say something. Okay, that is my first tip. But before you start throwing stones at me, don't do that. I just want to tell you the importance of expressing your emotions. Because if you don't express your emotions, they won't disappear, they will never die. What you actually do is you're like burying them alive, and they will come sooner or later in much uglier ways. And not just that, but all your unexpressed emotions and feelings are going to affect on your health, because you are keeping them within. Our bodies are very smart, you know, they memorize everything, and it's going to reflect on your health in a negative way, obviously. And what matters the most is that you're not going to be at peace with yourself. And if you're not at peace with yourself, you can't be at peace with others. So let me ask you again, what peace actually are you trying to protect when you decide not to speak on things that bother you? So dear, as you can see, everything starts with ourselves and self-love. And there is nothing more important than learning how to love and respect yourself. And when you learn to love yourself, you will understand the importance of protecting your inner peace. Because if you're not at peace with yourself, you will never be able to be at peace with others. So, when you learn to love yourself, you will understand the importance of boundaries. You will understand that love is unconditional, but relationships are not. I see that many people, they throw that word unconditional love, you know, so easily, and many say, "Oh, I'm loving him or her unconditionally," so they choose to stay in abusive relationships. To me, it's nothing but a sign that they actually don't understand the definition of what unconditional love is, because what they forget is to love themselves unconditionally. Because dear, we teach others how to love us by what we allow and what we stop. So if you don't know how to love yourself, don't expect from others to know how to love you. Because as you can see, many struggle to love themselves in the first place. So among many other things, they confuse what the meaning of love, the meaning of relationship, and they choose to stay quiet just because someone told them that must be the way to protect the peace, to protect the relationship. Oh, I'm going to ask you, what are you protecting actually? You can't keep all emotions and feelings. If you don't feel that something is not good, you must speak up about that. You're not going to protect anything, and first of all, you are not protecting yourself and your health. I can't stress enough that suppressing how you feel won't bring you any good. On the contrary, I will give you an example from my life. My mother has died she had a cancer, and it is just my opinion, but I'm convinced that cancer came as a consequence of everything that she has been through, and she decided to stay quiet about that. It is not easy to speak about that, but I just want to give an example how negative emotions, unexpressed emotions, won't bring you any good. It will reflect on your health. Nothing comes overnight. None of any disease that you are familiar with, it's not overnight. Just please think about that. So please, dear, first of all, start loving yourself. Focus on yourself. Question your beliefs. Question whether or not something resonates with you. Question always, how do you feel? Why do you feel like that? And always speak up for yourself, because if you don't speak up for yourself, who else will? People are busy with their stuff, so don't expect from others to save you. You must learn to be vocal about everything, about your needs. But one thing that is most important, there is a fine line between being honest and being rude. You always must find a way to say things in a kind way, in a respectful way. And how others is going to react, that shouldn't be your concern. Please focus on yourself always. Protect your inner. Living in a fear of what others will say, or whether or not they will change their opinion about you. So you think you're doing a good deed by saying nothing, protecting the peace. Oh, it is so wrong on so many levels, and I think that you know that too. It is just a matter of common sense as well. Suppressing how you feel, actually, you are oppressing yourself. Dear, communication is always the key. And never suppress how you feel. Never focus on how other person is going to react. Always focus on yourself. Say things with dignity. Say things in a respectful way, always. Never forget to love yourself and to respect yourself, but never forget to respect others as well. Protect your inner peace no matter what. Question your beliefs always. Does something resonate with you or not? I think that I'm repeating this in every single of my video, and sometimes a couple of times in the same video, but I just can't stress enough these many things that we live by are not your beliefs. They're beliefs that that you inherit from other people or from society, that over time have become something normal, because every habit don't happen overnight. You need to repeat the same exact thing until it becomes like habit, and that habit becomes like a normal way of your being. So that is why it is crucial to question your beliefs, and when something doesn't feel right, you should be listening your guts, because it never lies. Please do remember this. By being at peace with yourself, you won't disturb the peace of others, and that is the only true way of being at peace with someone. Don't lose yourself in beliefs that don't serve you, and beliefs that simply aren't right. And there are so many beliefs out there that aren't right. Question them always, and be at peace with yourself. Love you. Bye. And oh my god, I have forgotten to say, when you find any belief that doesn't resonate with you, change them. And when you find your triggers and traumas, work on yourself, be aware of them and work actively to heal yourself. Because yes, you can heal yourself. You don't need to use those traumas as an excuse to continue living some life that don't have sense. Please work on yourself always. Bye. Ciao. Love you. Heal yourself. Yay.